Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. Doing my reads downstairs today in my other room because it's just too hot in my little office upstairs. Far too hot. Can't work in these conditions. Ugh. Definitely I'm manifesting my new house massively, and my new house is going to have a fantastic office space with built-in air conditioning, definitely 1000%, because I've been struggling at the moment, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's have a look at these cards. Let's have a look at the messages. Apologies if you can hear any noise outside. I've tried to sort of like keep it down, but next door's decided to do some building work, and so there's a cement mixer or something going on and it's quite loud. So apologies if you can hear that in the background. Hopefully it won't be too invasive for our video. So if you guys were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the Nine of Wands. Now then, when the Nine of Wands shows, definitely is a suggestion that you have battled quite hard, you've battled quite far, and you know, you're at the last stage, you're at the last hurdle of something, and it's that last bit of willpower, it's that last bit of strength being sort of called upon, being needed almost, you know. So what's quite interesting here is this person sort of like backed against a tree, and I see the tree as being quite powerful in terms of keeping you centered, keeping you grounded, keeping you aligned with something. Nine of Wands can show in terms of people's actions, behaviors, just how they are towards us. So sometimes we get this card showing up if there's been hearsay, if there's been gossip, you know, and I think this is the thing, there's always going to be people that talk. People will talk about us when we're doing well, people will talk about us when we're down on our luck. Whatever we do in this world, somebody will have you know, input, a decision, something to say about a situation, and essentially it only matters if we give that energy. So you know the truth, you know the reasons as to why things have happened the way they have, and you found yourself at this stage of the journey, you know, with whatever's had to sort of take place and come to be. So you will know those things on a personal level. But this is kind of not being defeated, this is not buckling under the demand or the pressure, this is still showing up, and it's the last hurdle, it's that last sort of piece of the puzzle, and it's kind of coming back stronger because a lot of people are being tested at the moment. I'm speaking to lots of people in readings where they've had a physical person be quite invasive or quite intrusive to them. There may have been situations with work or business opportunities that have been very sort of trying and testing. Just a lot of people are struggling to keep it together at the moment, you know, and I think that's maybe what this is referring to. Maybe we've just been really struggling to keep it together, but we're nearly through the other side of something. So stay determined, stay committed to your cause, whatever that is, because you have the power to win, you have the power to come out victorious, and all you have to do is keep giving yourself that belief, that permission of soul, and you know, value of self, that I'm going to have this experience, I'm not going to be defeated, I'm not going to be defined by other people's intrusions or limitations. Still shine bright, and it's almost like letting go of that need to know or to worry or to care about what people think, because you know, we can't change it, so let them crack on. Definitely. So I hope this makes a bit of sense if you've been drawn to card 1. Now then, as we're moving into the cycle of card number 2, we're going into the energies of the world. The world is really positive, the world is really fabulous, usually seen as the end of a cycle, the end of a sort of stage of journey, and it's the rebirth of something new, it's the completion, and it's just a celebration. It's like the world is positive, it's high vibe, it's good, it's happy. You might be experiencing a little bit of physical world energy as well, so this comes in a lot when there could be some travel. So she's obviously sort of on a beach, living her best life, throwing her witch's hat up into the air, having the time of her life. So maybe some of you guys are about to sort of take some trips, some holidays, some travel. It could be abroad or could be in this country. It just feels like maybe things have been a bit hard going, a bit heavy, and if the world card is showing up for you, if you've been drawn to this one, it's just a real celebration, it's just a real reminder that you've come full circle, you're out of something, you're in a happier, positive, more harmonious stage of life. That doesn't mean that there's never going to be a problem again, but it just feels like it's going to be a lot lighter, a lot brighter than before. So definitely it's a time to sort of seize life, to be happy, to make some memories, to have some fun, but to just know that anything that's been very dark or very intrusive, we're coming out of that, we're redesigning our world. This is also about authentic living. You know, she lives on her terms, on her format. She's not going to be dictated to by circumstances or life situations. She lives the way that she wants to. So there's a real focus on sort of living life, living the world you want to be part of in the way that you want to sort of discover it and live it, you know, and just not being held back by anything. So it's quite positive, it's quite a happy time, and if it's been just heavy and testing and trying, lighter days are in play. And finally, as we're going into card number 3, we're going into the energies of the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a great time for celebration, it's a great time for some fun, it's a great time to let your hair down, to be happy, to be silly, to be jolly, just to connect with people that really empower your life, that really add value. So there could be some birthdays, there could be some gatherings, there could be some celebrations, it could be some weddings or hand fastings or big parties, barbecue kind of parties in the garden. It could be a chance to just get together with people you haven't seen for a while, maybe a group of you going down to a pub and, I don't know, playing bingo or just having a drink and a catch up, or maybe seeing a show. Maybe there's a tribute band on, or a drag show, or something that you enjoy going to see. It could be so many things. It could just be getting some friends round in the garden, having some drinks, putting the worlds to right. But it's a great time for sort of letting your hair down, having some fun, vibing high. It's also a great time for manifesting, so this kind of comes in a lot when we're also manifesting sort of the next stage of our journey of life. So maybe talking about dreams, goals, visions around a glass of wine or around a table with food, with great people that you love, that you trust, you know, and it's that manifesting, it's that intention setting. But it's a great time for fabulous energy, it's a great time for fun, laughter, not taking life too seriously. And if it's all felt like it's been very heavy, and maybe there hasn't been a huge amount of playtime, it's definitely about kind of bringing some more of the playtime energy back in. So you'll know where it sits for you. Like I say, often it's about kind of celebrations and gatherings and bringing people together. Sometimes it can be community as well, bringing community together a little bit, if you've been drawn to this card. So I hope they make a bit of sense. I'm going to leave these messages with you. What do I need to let you know about? Couple of shouts. The main thing, obviously, this coming Sunday, I'm at a brand new location, very excited, Gillingham, Dorset, just down the road in the town centre. I'm going to be at Theodoria's, I never say if I'm saying that right, my dyslexia just trips me up as I see it in my mind and then I don't know if I say it right. I think it's Theodoria's Retreat Wellness Cafe. I think there are like 4 spaces now left when I last looked, so that's not bad for something we've already literally just launched and put together. So grab those last spaces, it'll be great to come and see you and everything else. And yeah, looking really forward to it. A beautiful night of reconnections with spirit and obviously guidance with the tarot will be awaiting you. What else do I need to let you know about? Saturday I'm in Carpe Noctem in Frome, that's fully booked. Thank you very much if you've secured a space to come and see me there. If you haven't seen it already, I've done July's guidance tarot scope for the month ahead. Go and check that out. I recorded that on my iPad just because it was a longer video and it's like quite blurry in quality, so apologies about that. A few people have said, oh, it's not your usual video quality. It's because I didn't do it on my phone, I did it on my iPad. Sorry, bad Mitch, I won't do that again. I'll make sure I record on my phone because it seems to be a much better picture. So apologies that it's a little bit blurry this month, but it is what it is. Rough and ready, how I am, you wouldn't have me any other way. There's probably some other shouts that I forgot, but I think those are the main things happening for this week. I'm mainly doing Zooms, got loads of Zooms that I'm working through, and I'm trying to get them all done as quickly as I can before the hot weather kicks back in and it kicks me back out again. Because if it gets too hot, I will have to redate some of the Zoom sessions. So if you've got something booked in the next couple of days and the heat turns up too much, just be mindful that we may have to look at that. The in-person stuff will be fine. Carpe Noctem will be fine because it's nice and cool in there, and you know, in the cafe that will be fine as well because they've got kind of fans and I can bring a fan in, so that's not going to be a problem. It's just like in between bit. But I really hope this week's messages help and make a little bit of sense. So keep shining bright, keep vibing high. Thank you for all the love and the continued support within my work. Thank you to everybody that's been getting tickets for Chippenham. It's going to be a fantastic show, a fantastic night, so I'm buzzing for that. So I'm going to leave it with you. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up very soon. Bye for now.